Hey guys, in this video, we'll be making the 1,500-mile journey from Los Angeles to Dallas. You'll see some scenes as well as trip information. As you can see, my car is packed all the way up as we're making the move from LA to Dallas. So here we go, bye-bye California. Going from LA to Vegas is always the easiest trip. We stopped at Baker on the way to Vegas at the largest thermometer, and it was 111 degrees out that day. For my next stop, I had to get some Habit Burger, because Dallas doesn't have it. At the end of the trip, day 1, I drove 447.2 miles. We filled up at Costco in Las Vegas. The car used 17 gallons at the journey, which came out to 26.3 miles per gallon. I was driving about 75 miles an hour, and it was 110 degrees outside, as you can see in the GPS screen right here. We began day 2 looking at a lot of scenery all throughout the desert. Just a lot of shots rolling through desert and canyons. Then we landed at St. George, where we saw this sign. Utah! 10:01 a.m. 127 miles between Las Vegas and St. George. 408 to empty, 63 miles an hour, about 2 hours to get here, 28.4 miles per gallon. Hello everybody!
Hi guys!
We're on our way to Page, Arizona today. We're gonna check out Horseshoe Bend and what's the other place called? Antelope Canyon.
Antelope Canyon.
Yeah, we're gonna take that tour. Right now we're 200 miles in. We drove from Las Vegas this morning, so 200 miles in, still on the way there. Peace! The way through Arizona, there was a nice blend between green scenery, red rocks, and a few black asphalt roads. Saw a huge power plant out in the distance as well. I'm really amazed at that. And as we kept driving, the rock formations kept getting bigger. And we passed by this bridge over a nice view of a canyon. In the middle of the day, we made it to Page, Arizona, where we saw this. And this awesome horseshoe bend right here. This set of canyons, Antelope Canyon, and had a tour guide taking us around to show us what's going on. On the road from Page, we saw a huge transition from desert and 2-lane roads to a more open 3-lane highway, more green scenery, and even a couple of mountains. Guys, we're in Winslow, Arizona right now. It is still about 90 degrees in the morning, about 10:30 in the morning. And here we go. If anything, I must warn you that you must strictly follow the speed limit in this town, as you can see by these cars here. So this is the guy standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, just like in that Eagles song. And right across the street, they're playing some Eagles music. Right after standing on the corner, we made our way to New Mexico. Hey, trip update. So we left Flagstaff this morning with a full tank. Now we're in Albuquerque, New Mexico. We actually passed by Gallup on the way. It's a halfway point between the two cities. 313 miles, 272 distance to empty, 63 miles an hour average speed, 5 hours 7 minutes, 32.6 miles per gallon. That's pretty cool. Okay, morning in Albuquerque. Car's still packed, everything's still good. We're about to leave the Sheraton and go for that 10-hour drive into Dallas. This day was the longest day as we covered about 900 miles to get to Dallas, Texas. What's up guys? We're here in Amarillo, Texas. We just stopped on the side of the road. And right behind me we have a bunch of Cadillacs. This is actually Cadillac Ranch right here. Yeah, so as you can see, there's people spray painting the cars out. Trip update, Amarillo, Texas, came from Albuquerque, New Mexico, so 287 miles, 3 hours 42 minutes, 29 MPG, and I just filled up. It says that we used 10.077 gallons. Show me there's no point in trying. I'm now and I've been silent for too long. Quiet for too long. We made it to Fort Worth well before the sun sets. And here we are passing through Six Flags in Arlington, Texas. And here is Grand Prairie, where our new home sits. Last trip updates, we actually went around town a bit when we got to Dallas, but 394 miles in the last tank, 27.9 MPG, and that's pretty much it. We're out in Texas now.